to Game 3, lower bracket elimination between Vici Gaming and Evil Geniuses. Poyoyo, DY, Ori, PYW, and Old 11 up against Arteezy, Arbed, Fly, Ice Ice Ice, and Crit. Same bands, same first bands again coming out from Vici Gaming as Game 1 and Game 2. The IO and the Tiny are both gone. They're also going to ban out the Luna and the Terrorblade. Now this is interesting because I was just speculating about the fact that I think EG play best when they put Arteezy on a hero that can carry the game. And you don't want to have Arteezy really on a particular mid-game timing. You want this guy to be able to carry your game. You know he can carry your game, so let him. So the fact that these Luna and Terrorblade bans and Medusa, look, they started banning 1, 2, 3, 4 core bans. If you look at the bans on the side of EG, Weaver, Magnus, Puck, Doom, and Ember Spirit, these bans are tailored to try and give Storm Spirit a good game. Magnus caused them problems that game with the Skewer and the Horn Toss, particularly later on, just getting their heroes out of position, so they want to get rid of that straight away. So let's have a look at the picks that we have ended up with. Monkey King, once again, very strong flex pick, can be a POS 1 like it was last game, played by Poyoyo, can end up as that POS 4 or 5 as it was in Game 1. Enchantress, once again, this hero, Enchantress, seems to not do a lot, but then you see the amount of damage the Impetus does in those mid-game team fights, and it hurts. It really does hurt. And on top of that, the Untouchable, you really have to commit super hard to take down Enchantress. They didn't really have an answer last game. However, talking of answers to Enchantress, if we look at EG's draft so far, the Elder Titan's fine, first pick material, obviously, the Stomp being exceptional, the Splitter, very good at bursting down those high HP heroes. But you've also got Storm Spirit, lots of magic damage, and now a Skywrath Mage. Probably one of the best killers of an Enchantress in the game, just because all your spells are pure magic, and you're going to carve through that low HP pool quite easily. So Void Spirit, third pick from Vici Gaming. I'll say it again. If there's one Spirit in a game, there's normally two. If one team pick up a Storm or an Ember or a Void, the other team normally picks up one of the others. Because Spirits tend to counter Spirits in terms of their mobility. If one can get on top of the other, then you're good to go. You get that Initiate. It's really who gets the Initiate. And they're the ones who normally clean up with the kills. So Legion Commander coming out for EG. Now, currently with the picks, this is looking like an Ice 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 Legion Commander. The 4 being played by Crit over on the Skywrath Mage, as he did in Game 1. And Fly playing the 5 Elder Titan, as he has done in Game 1 and Game 2. Obviously, Arbed probably on the Storm Spirit. So this is a POS 3 Legion Commander. And I'm just looking at press the attack value currently is okay. Like there's the enchant, there's the Ether Remnant, the Boundless Strike, and the slow from the spring, the Primal Spring, but not exceptional. It's not like there's some massive ulti like a Bane Fiend Script or something that you're taking off. More so, the Duel is really good at just locking down a really evasive hero, and in that case, the evasive hero is probably going to be the Storm Spirit. Now, the Spectre has been picked, which reveals the hand of Vici Gaming, that this Monkey King is not going to be a POS 1 this game. They're throwing it back to probably a support position, which is interesting because as with the support position, they lost that first game, and they threw it into the POS 1, and they ended up winning. So you sort of wonder what their thought process is at the moment. They still obviously think that support Monkey King is strong, and they're willing to run it again. So final bans. Ursa. Look at the bans on Vici Gaming. I mean, I feel like an oracle here. They don't want Arteezy to be able to carry the game. And he goes with the troll. This is a hero we can carry the game on. They tried to ban out pretty much everyone. But EG, they figured it out. Give Arteezy a hero that you are comfortable with him going late on. Don't give him this Razor that's really, really timing based and can backfire pretty spectacularly. Earthshaker and Ty being banned out. Once the hand was shown with the Spectre pick, EG instantly banning out the offlaners. So we're looking at what's left. There's a Sand King available. Necrophos is available in the offlane position, although it doesn't really fit the style of their draft. They want something that can move around with the Shadow Step of the Spectre. So something with a stun, Slardar, Centaur, Sand King. Something that might be reasonably mobile. They still have 49 seconds left to pick. There is Underlord available, although he hasn't really been picked up. There's lots of offlaners still in the pool. It's really only been Tide, Doom, Earthshaker, Mag that have been taken out, so there's plenty left there to choose from. They're really just deciding what their pick is that they want to put up against this Troll Warlord. What are you going to use to control this Troll? Is it an Enigma? Enigma is available, a little bit too high cooldown. As I said, this Shadow Step, 30-second cooldown, you want to move quickly. You want to move quickly around the map once you get this Sags on the Spectre. And they go with the Lycan. Well, with that Lycan pick, I decide that I'm much happier with EG's draft. I'm not sure Spectre is the type of hero that's going to benefit immensely from the Wolf Bite. And particularly with how Vici want to move around the map once they get this Ags on Poyoyo. The long cooldown ultimate of Old Eleven's Lycan is just not going to fit in with that tempo. Unless they don't go for the Ags and they go for a sort of different build on Poyoyo, but I find that very hard to believe considering the Ags is very, very popular right now. Okay. So we're about to get into game 3, deciding elimination match between Vici Gaming and Evil Geniuses. Of course, EG, the last hope of NA. Despite only having one NA player, I think. They have an NA coach. Give them that. Will they be able to overcome the might of one of the super Chinese teams? That is the question. Most D-wards, yeah, I don't care too much about these. I think Arteezy.
I shall not report you. I'm still
Alrighto. Oh, wrong button. Here we go. Okay, EG immediately looking to smoke out to get some vision down there. Have the wards on fly. Meanwhile, Vici are also smoking. They throw a ward down on this top hill location. Have fun. The old casual have fun coming out from crit. You know, we're not looking to try and first blood you. We're just saying have fun. And they're going to sit on this high ground. They throw down a ward. So wards priority on the bottom side of the map for EG. Meanwhile, priority for Vici Gaming on the top side of the map. So these wards should really protect any movements to the offlane from the mid laner. So they're really prioritizing Ice's early game, and they do get this D ward. How do they know? How do they? Did they just sense it? I mean, I guess they saw them moving back through here, so they took this one. Yep. Good call. Good call. 2 runes apiece, and everyone will move to their lane. So, in the top lane of EG, Arteezy will be moving on his troll with the support from Fly on the Elder Titan. They'll be facing up against Old Eleven's Lycan and PYW on the Monkey King. Mid lane is going to be against Ori, with the Void Spirit against Abed playing the Storm. Meanwhile, in the safe lane for VG, we have DY on the Enchantress supporting Poyoyo on this POS 1 Spectre. They'll be playing up against Crit on the Skyrath Mage and Ice on the Legion Commander. Okay. So let's have a look at where there's going to be the most action. I mean, top lane it's a Lycan, so but these two heroes have potential to probably chase down a little bit. Bottom lane, there's probably going to be a fair... Oh, Impetus, level 1. It's just hitting hard. Oh, Ice. Going to dish out the damage. Poyoyo does not have a salve. DY does have one for him, so he'll be just fine. Legion Commander, Ice going for this Helm of Iron will early. Fly does have the Astral Spirit level 1, so ready to trade some hits. PYW going for the Jingu Mastery this game, instead of the stun instantly or the jump. Old 11 under a little bit of pressure. Arteezy now level 2. Mango being popped on DY, just giving a little bit more mana to spam that Impetus into the Legion Commander and the Skyrath Mage. Of course, Skyrath Mage doesn't have a lot of armor, but Impetus damage is pure. So that won't really matter too much. Fly with the Spirit buff will try and get in, but PYW with this level in the Jingu Mastery can really dissuade. Where are we looking for this mid lane? What happened? I wish I could have a replay of that one. He's on full health. He's on full health. How can he be on full health and get a kill? I mean, Abed's got to be feeling pretty good about that one. Stun coming out onto Fly, gets 2 stacks of the Jingu but doesn't get all 4 off. Ice is being left alone in the lane. Crit had to go back to get those heals. Did he go for his build again? He did. He's rushing those null talismans. So Crit will be able to get back out again. This level 1 Impetus really does hurt. I mean, these lanes are going to be fairly passive, really. There's not going to be a lot happening. I mean, this really surprised me. I don't see how this happens on full health. That was a super surprise to me. But otherwise, it's 2 side lanes. There shouldn't be a whole lot happening. Just gonna get the D ward. Oh, stun out. Will he get it first? No. PYW just doesn't get the D ward on the sentry. Gotcha. Top lane though, Arteezy having a very good start to the game. In fact, all of EG, top 3 on the CS, 4 minutes in. So Arteezy leveling up the whirling axes early, only with the 1 in fervor. PYW just trying to get a little bit of farm here, disrupt the pull. And Arteezy understands if you can take the wolves down on old 11, then the hero is pretty much wasted, because he's put 2 levels into summon wolves. So if you can take down a wolf, you basically got rid of half of his skill points. Oh, the impetus damage. Crit taking a lot from DY. He's got 1 more mango, so he can find a little more. Dagger coming out. DY's feeling good about this. He will throw out the concussive shot, and DY will turn back around. Vortex onto Ori mid with the level 6. Rotation coming over from Crit with the silence. And he's out. But that does cost the life of Ice 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 bottom. So trade kills, but I think EG will much prefer another kill on Ori. If you can keep Ori down early, then you're going to have a much better game. I think EG are perfectly happy with this early game. 2 stacks from PYW, 3. Stomp's going to come out, 4 stacks will go. Does he have it? He does have a stun. Will he use it? Nope. Just using the mischief to de-aggro the creeps, and he'll be fine. Ice 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 with the 2 levels in the moment of courage. This guy, he wants to get up close and personal. He's just going in on Poyoyo. Poyoyo has to turn around. Look, I got 2 levels in press the attack. Not press the attack, moment of courage. I want to get in there. He's bullying out. The Spectre is a level higher than him. Ori's still level 5. Abed level 7. So Abed super killing this lane, and he's just bullying him out. So you can't come and come get this catapult. We got crit here as well. If you show, you die. Ooh. Will live. Crit. Will stun will come out. Silence. Will Abed come around and actually turn this, perhaps? No, not too much. He's going to use his mana to probably just escape. And just the crit that goes down, Abed will sneak the rune from the side of Vici Gaming. And that's a 3-man rotation for just crit. Zip in top, on top of old 11. And wolves have no armor because he's dead. Abed will TP back middle. Has the Soul Ring, Clarities. May look to make some sort of movement bottom. Ice 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 with the duel, but you need to run. You're in a lot of trouble. Gets the 3-man press the attack, but it's not going to be enough to get the movement speed to get away. Now that is a good rotation for Vici Gaming to get Ice 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 there. There's a smoke coming out. They want to get Ori. Didn't quite get. I think they need to lead with the seal. I think if you lead with the seal there, that's a definite kill. I mean, it is daytime, so it's a little bit hard, but I think he's going to be always fast enough to see the storm zipping in there. And we do have the Helm of the Dominator creep up, the tomato. Mid lane. Mort coming out. Spectre is involved. Crit goes down. Poyoyo's here. Flies under attack as well. And that's 2 kills over to the side of Vici Gaming. They're starting to turn around this early game to their advantage. Abed will get an Illusion Rune. Illusion Runes obviously can pretty much function like a Manta nowadays. PYW sees Abed. Abed's going in on 3 here. Pops the mana, wants to get the heals from the bottle. But Arteezy is doing really, really well. He's actually making a rotation bottom. He's got 4 levels in axes. No level in ult yet. Does he want to try and take this tower? Poyo has come down bottom as well. Sees Poyo, he uses dagger. Out comes the seal and the slow. Arteezy on top of him. He actually gets the level in the ult, and the duel comes out. Poyo will go down. Winner over to Ice Ice Ice. And this should convert into a tier 1 tower bottom. They pop the glyph. just to keep the creeps alive, top it looked like, but now this tower should be going down. Ice, ice, ice. He'll clear the wave. The creeps should come in, and they should be just fine to push this tower. All the while, over in the jungle, he flies, stomps, does get the sleep on the Monkey King. It must have been on max range to get that sleep, and Fly will walk away with the salve. He's good to go. Good ward right here. This ward is unlikely to be dewarded because a lot of supports will plant a sentry about here to catch here and catch to about here. Also, they'll plant a sentry here to get to here and here. So this ward spot unlikely to get caught. Lycan, ult form popped. Abed in onto PYW's Monkey King. Does dodge a bit of damage. Abed's using a lot of mana. With the damage, will go to the other side and TP away. Ice 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 does go down for that. Ori's running in with the haste. And that's a 3-4-A-4. So better for the side of Vici Gaming, and they are pushing this tower, but the Spirit's coming in. Just trying to push them back. The Stomp will put the creep to sleep, the catapult. And Ice 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 has arrived back with the duel, ready to keep defending this middle lane. Middle lane tower, obviously very, very important for both sides. Once you take out this middle lane, that opens up really the triangles for invasion. If you can get rid of this, you can smoke through this area here pretty freely and get in onto carry farming in the triangle, which is meant to be their safe area. So the faster this tier 1 tower falls, the less farm that the opposition carry is going to get. Ori using the double astral step just to clear the wave. Abed saw it and wanted to zip in, wanted to get involved. But look at this Ice Ice Ice. Look at this man. He's just in on top of this tier 1 tower. He doesn't care. PYW is going to pop the Wukong's command, get back up on the tree, just to slow down the push. Didn't even have the stun to use with it. They know where PYW is. And Arteezy will continue after the brief ultimate, continue to hit the tower. Stun will come out onto Fly. And they will move away. So that tier 1 tower going down leaves this entire section open for invasion by EG. Look, Ice 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 is now farming this camp because this tower is no longer here. Now when your opposition offlaner is farming one of your safer camps on the map instead of you, that's a problem. So PYW looking to scout out. There is a smoke moving top from EG. PYW is behind. He's on the tree. He's jumping. He's caught. He's silenced. The concussive shot's coming out with the arcane bolts, and Arbod will finish it off with the static remnant. Old 11 now has the Vladimir's offering, moving towards the Helm of the Overlord. Fly. Stomping, trying to get rid of some wolves. Abed with a DD in the bottle. So his amount of damage potential is much higher right now. You could probably even solo Old 11. But he is TPing. Are they going to smoke? No, they aren't. They're just going to pop the DD. They see DY. The zip's going to go. Out comes the silence with the DD, and he only needed to hit him once. That was all that was required from Abed to take down DY on this Enchantress. Enchantress obviously with the untouchable, very hard to hit but has a very low HP pool. PYW with the Wukong's command is just trying to defend this bottom tower. Lycan is coming in. Ice 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 is here. Do we have a storm? Oh, very tempting for EG to go for those kills bottom. They will resist and will head back to the mid lane. Meanwhile, Vici is smoked up on Ori and on DY. They want to try and move over to the jungle of EG, but probably with these two heroes they can't do a whole lot unless they find crit will fly by themselves. Unless Abed baits himself in on this. Fairly slow match to begin with, not a lot of team fights. I mean, we're going to see a Lycan split pushing and with an ancient creep at some point in this game. Crit is this time not going for the Atos. Actually surprising against the Void Spirit. Atos is generally pretty good at locking down the spirits, but he's going for a Glimmer Cape instead. So he wants to try and be able to save someone on his team, or just save himself. The more likely idea is to save himself from this Shadow Step that is coming out in 1,000 gold. Poyoyo is very close to the Ags. He's crept on that up on that very quickly. If we just go over to net worth, actually see Arteezy is way ahead of him. That shows you how farmed Arteezy is.
This will do.
Because Poyoyo is fat, but Arteezy is rippling. Rippling. In comes the long zip with the Orchid into the pull. And the Silence the Seal with the Mystic Flare that continually bugs out. He goes down. But the Ancient Black Dragon is here to push, and will push every lane with the Fireball all by himself. With the Wolves, Dragons, Spirits, Creeps, Catapults. All are welcome in Dota 2. Arteezy, very close to BKB now. Maelstrom, Falcon Blade, BKB treads. This guy is huge. He's just getting further and further ahead of Poyoyo Spectre. But remember, Spectre and BG will be playing around this Shadow Step timing on the Spectre. And once that happens, the camera work is going to have to get better because we're going to be all over the map. Do we have it? Shadow Step is 200 away. They see Fly, and they might just leave Fly be. Yeah. Abed will decide, you know what, Fly, you're a good teammate, but I'm just gonna let you die. See you later. And walked away. He's turned his back. He was young and caught in the crowd. BKB though, available for Arteezy, and he will buy it immediately. Bottom lane, Ice. Does get caught by the Yules as the TP was about to end. He's not going to get out, is he? He's got the pig pole. He's pigging it out. He's running. The Wolves are ulting, they're committing. The Dragon's coming in. How far are they going to go for this? And the pig pole, he just runs away. Just run away. He does it. I mean, that was the haunt. We have Shadow Step coming out. So Shadow Step is online now. EG though, with the haunt down, go directly straight into the pit. And look at Arteezy. He's got the press the attack on with the 12 fervor stacks. He's hitting very, very, very quickly. Ice though, getting a little bit low. There's no bashes coming out there on Arteezy. It's good to know when you can press the no bash button that you're that good at Dota. Fly, not queuing up the Ags just yet. Perhaps waiting to think what item would be better. Crit still going, thinking about the Shadow Emblem. This is the confidence that Spectre Shadow Step gives you. Haunt is down, but you have Shadow Step, so you effectively have Spectre there with a Spectral Dagger as well. Arteezy with an Aegis and very farmed is going to start hitting this tower. Astral Spirit, just to scout out the back. See who's around, see who's home. Ice 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 with the Blink Dagger and the Armlet. He wants to catch probably Ori on this Void Spirit. DY is not the target you want, but it might be the target that he deserves. Monkey King getting the Yules, interesting. Some more control. Want to be able to stop the Arteezy troll from hitting in the ult, which is the idea. Arteezy ults, you just Yules him, and he's up in the air, and the ult duration runs down. That's sort of the idea with the Yule set. Arteezy and EG are very keen on pushing towers. They want to put as much pressure towards the side of BO3 as fast as they can. And why wouldn't you? You've got this level 4 fervor, you've got the Aegis. Just start hitting in. I mean, he's working towards a Satanic. And the rest of BO3 Gaming is well farmed. It's just Arteezy is out ahead of everyone else. One stun. Will take it off. He's still hitting. Dispel from the enchant coming out. Wukon's command committed just to stop him from hitting that tier 3. And they'll back up. Now, are they backing up for good or are they just backing up for one creep wave? Because that Wukon's command is going to be down. Actually going to move to the mid lane. Take out the tier 2. Is there a smoke? No, not yet on BO3 Gaming. What items are up? We have 2 Yules. 2 Yules and a 4-staff coming soon. Now, who are they looking for? The whole squad of EG are over this side. They're all sitting behind Arteezy. This tower will go down. And their smoke is coming from behind. PYW looking to scout out. Will he start out with the stun? There goes the horn. Catches everyone. Abed moves out of the way. Crit is caught by the Spectre. He will go down. On to Fly as well in the trees. Abed zipping back and forth. Arteezy though, onto the Enchantress. Now Old 11 gets dueled up and being hit on by a troll. He will go down to the overwhelming odds. Buyback from DY. Arteezy. He's got the Aegis. He is isolated here. He has used the ult. They sort of have to just let him walk away. Regen rune found on Abed. So he'll be ready to go back in actually, if PO wants to show his face here. This of course doesn't go away, you run over it, you get it. Storm with a regen rune. He's not going to actually regen to full, because he's using so much mana. Look at that, times it pretty perfectly. You almost think that this guy's a pro player, hey. Arteezy with now the Satanic. 33 seconds on Aegis. He wants to use it. Wants to commit for this Rax. Are they going to take him? Or are they going to let it go? Yule's coming out. Onto Ori. Wukon's command being committed. Crit's a little too close. He gets caught by the Ether Remnant. Fly with the Stomp just to calm things down. Arteezy running back in. He's going to try and get the root on a PYW, but the Yule's comes out. Silence. But the duel on to Ori. Does he go down in the duration? Yes. No, he doesn't. He dissimulates out. Ice, ice, ice. Armlet toggling. But I doubt he's going to get out of this one. Arteezy, he gets stunned. Out comes the Shadow Step. No mana for ultimate. But Stomp. Fly, I don't know what you're doing coming back in. You just died for someone who was already dead. And that was with the Aegis. Now, if they had got this duel onto Ori, that would have been a very, very different fight. Abed popping the BKB, and they saw it. The tip comes out. They saw the BKB. It's down to 8 seconds. It's down for 62 before it's be able to be used again. Here comes the voice lines, VG. They want to make sure Abed feels bad about that one. Monkey King, though, is being very risky, scouting out the high ground from on top of the trees. And Roche is not up, obviously. The Aegis just went down. PYW will move over to take the outpost. And OG are moving together. Blink Duel is available if they can catch anyone. Are they baiting Arteezy here? Is this the plan? To bait Arteezy on this top lane? And they were sitting behind him there like they wanted to bait him. Is the smoke going to come out? There's just a lot of wasted time on the map if they're not going to make some sort of move together as a team here. It's just PYW top. They ping him out, but he's already way. They're not going to catch this Monkey King. He's still got Primal Spring in 4 seconds. He's got a Yules as well, and he is out of there. At the moment, this game has moved into a bit of a weird stalemate. EG probably want to get their next turn of items before they move in. Vici, very similar, but they do want to make use of this Shadow Step, and that's why EG are all sitting together. They know that if they go anywhere as one instead of as a team, the Shadow Step is going to come out. Now, hopefully, they watched PSG LGD yesterday. Or even Vici Gaming, I'm not sure who it was one of the two, play against a Shadow Step, and they played excellently. I think it was LGD. DY does turn up with the Impetus hits into Arteezy. Just the level 4 Impetus would have done slightly more damage. That probably shows you how much HP Arteezy does have. 2,500. Level 18. King the 5 further attacks, 7 Berserker's Age armor. Berserker's Rage armor. So he's sitting on a very healthy amount of armor when Berserker's Rage is active. And Arteezy is looking for a basher next. So he wants to be able to bash and he wants to be able to root and hold someone in place, even through a BKB. Ice, he can hold people in through BKBs as well. But in comes Ori with the BKB, instantly activated on Arteezy. He's looking for a target. Crit gets taken out. No, he does get taken out on the side. Arteezy trying to get onto Ori. We will have the damage. He's now looking for DY. One target after another. No, he's going to turn back around and attempt to help Abed. Out comes the duel. Onto the Wolf. The Wolf is gone. Now, Poyo will make it out on the side with the Spectre. But that was not a good engagement for the side of Vici Gaming. If Troll can get on to your heroes, then you are in trouble. As I said in the draft, let Arteezy carry you. Just give him a hero and let him carry you. And trust that the man will do it. Because you see in those fights, this guy, he's got gold. He's pretty strong. Let him do it. Now, Aegis is out. No Lycan form. No Haunt. There is a Shadow Step. They want to get rid of that creep to make sure there's no vision coming in. Of course, Arteezy will start to swing faster and faster. He does have the +5 further attack speed, so he swings very, very fast. Look at him go. Wait till he gets bashed, and then he won't do anything. BKB. He does get the Aegis, and Poyo. Is he being caught by the duel? No, he does get out. Abed on the side with the BKB. Arteezy trying to still hit. Can he get onto anyone to get the roots down? Throws on the Mjolnir. And they're on the chase. He does have the Aegis. Stomp comes out. Arteezy, he's going to have to fight his way out of this one. He does have the ult, he does have the Satanic. Buy back onto Ice 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 and to Fly. That might be enough to turn them away from killing Arteezy a second time. Ice Ice Ice, he's actually looking for a go. Just missed it. So Arteezy did end up getting the Aegis. I'm just not sure where the shard... He did get the shard. He got the shard as well. This Troll Warlord is extremely strong. So global active. Maybe not many of you have seen this one before, but what it does... grants all allied heroes 70 attack speed or 25% status resistance for 5 seconds based on whichever stance Troll is currently in. Range provides attack speed and melee provides status resist. So you can provide your entire team 25% status resistance for 5 seconds. Just let that sink in for a second. 25% status resistance for 5 seconds. Globally. That is insane. It means his whole team, if there's an initiation, 25% status. That's a lot. Arteezy in the range form, of course, he can pop it for additional attack speed, but he does not need it because he has those ferb stacks, 12 in total, and he tears through that building. I would like to see the Ags out on Troll as well at some point. Causes ranged axes to dispel enemies, reduces cooldown mana cost, causes melee axes to dispel Troll Warlord, and reduces cooldown mana cost. So that's the self-dispel would be very, very strong this game against the Enchantress, the Monkey King, even the Void Spirit. And the opposition dispel can take off Jingu Mastery stacks. That's something else. Okay, PYW, they're looking for a catch with this Shadow Step, and Ice 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 is gone, gone, gone. This is the power of the Shadow Step. He's even gone in for a Moon Shard. He's sort of all in on this Shadow Step. This is a Shadow Step item, not a farming item. Abed has a TP, and he will use it to get out. Crit not having much of a game at the moment. He's feeling a lot of pressure from the Spectre. Spectre immediately goes in. Here's the Shadow Step again, and this time it's just a step. It's nothing more than that. It's just the step. Arteezy down to half health. So Abed has the BKB, looking to get the Ags. He wants the mini black hole. Very, very powerful. Allows the Troll to hit a little bit more. Good for the Skyrat to get that damage out. Good, particularly for the Elder Titan for the Stomp and the Splitter. And Arteezy is leading the way. DY is trying to body block their movements. But Ori, this is a target you would want. He does have Ags. Sees him, silence comes out. Abed goes in over onto Spectre. They're isolating the Spectre. Can they get onto him? Spectre is down. Poyo is dead. Does have Haunt, but on the back line, Wolves have no armor. Just the creeps running down the supports. Nothing to see here. Fly, you're in trouble, mate. You got people on you. The Ags Shard press the attack coming out from Ice 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 just to protect his poor Pos 5 from these wolves and the Ancient Granite Golem chasing him down. He's looking to get a Shadow Amulet and into a Glimmer Cape as well. Trying to protect themselves from this Shadow Step. Arteezy level 23. He's extremely strong. He has the Basher. He can pretty much chain lock down anyone now with this basher. So, Vici Gaming, smoked behind enemy lines, looking to find anyone. Crit is going to be in the vicinity. Do they have detection? They see Crit, does glimmer, but it's not enough. Lycan, ulting. They do catch. Here comes the next level of Spectre. Ice is running away, but they have bailed on Ice. No one is coming to help you, sir. You are dead. So PYW has a Desolator. He's going for BKB. He's building into this 4th core on this Monkey King. He's making Monkey King into a problem for Troll. Quicksilver Amulet as well. I mean, he's going to be more of a core than Ori. Or even Lycan at this point. Now, Lycan, he's got the axe. So he can give this wolf bite. Who is he going to give the bite to? Either the Spectre or this Monkey King, who's actually now deals, I have to say, this is a support Monkey King, but it's a support Monkey King that is going to deal a lot of damage, particularly if it has a wolf bite. Okay. Shadow Step used. But in goes Abed. Catches. Oh, range bash. He's used up in the air. He's controlled. Arteezy. He's being controlled. He can't get onto anything. Okay, out comes the Lycanol. Arteezy pops the BKB. Goes to work. Down goes Monkey King. Instantly buys back in. Ori's coming in to clean up on the Skywrath Mage. Do we have a duel? Yes, there it is. Stops the Monkey King. Patrol. He can't deal the damage. EG. All of a sudden, you're 4 dead. Your base is going to be under attack. There's no buyback. Arteezy, no buyback. And they're pinging the throne. Yeah. They realise there's nothing. They're tipping Arteezy. This is the end of EG. They do have a glyph. It comes out. But now they're going back to the towers. Buyback from Elder Titan. Ice will be up. They get it out. The Haunt comes, follows through, but Abed, he's stunned. He can't do enough. He's silenced. Instantly, buyback comes out. They're hitting on the throne. They need to stop the damage. The damage is too much. Monkey King's hitting with the Desolator. That's GG. EG are eliminated from TI10.